Hi friends, there was a good news for the family running husbands. Why? Because if the complaint has been given against them under section 498A of IPC for the cruelty, there is no need of immediate arrest for the time period of 2 months, which is considered as a cooling period, which has been decided by the Supreme Court in the recent case of MUKESH BANSAL vs. State of UP on 17/6/2022. The Honorable Judge Rahul Chaturvedi said that and also given the 14 guidelines to handle the case of section 498A. The first guideline is to there is no arrest after filing FIR for the cooling time period of 2 months, and also the police officer who are registering the complaint immediately send the copy to the Family Welfare Committee for the inquiry. Second guideline is given for what are the cases can be transferred to the Family Welfare Committee directly. The cases 498A along with there is no injury with 307 and the imprisonment given under the years of 10 years with punishment are applicable for the inquiry of Family Welfare Committee. That was on a second guideline given by the Supreme Court in the case of BANSAL vs. State of UP. Third guideline is given by the Supreme Court is to after filing FIR the police do not take any action in this case once the FIR registered under section 498A at the time of any concluding the inquiry by the Family Welfare Committee. After the Family Welfare Committee concluded their report, then only the police have a right to take any action against the accused person. Fourth guideline given by the quorum is that every district have to locate the Family Welfare Committee with the 3 members, which was first one is the young advocate or the for most senior law student, and the second one is the retired high court or family court judges, and third one is the social activist with the clean antecedent. And for most one is they are never called as an witnesses which means the persons who are headed by the Family Welfare Committee is never called as an witnesses in the court at the trial proceedings. Seventh guideline which is given by the Honorable Court is to they need to send the summons. The committee need to send the summons not only the contesting parties and also the elder persons who are interacting with their families regularly, which means the 4 elder persons who are interacting with their family is need for an inquiry before the committee. They are all sending the summons to them also to get the detailed report for the better inquiry. The 8th guideline is the committee once submitting the report after the 2 months, so they need to prepare, and every statement which is given by the parties should be recorded, and according to that statement circumstances they will preparing the report and they need to submit before the magistrate after the time period of 2 months, which is named as a cooling period for this case. If either of the parties are regularly appearing before the committee, there is no need of arrest, but the police officer have a right to do the inquiry, which means is there any injury to the part, is there any injury to the victim, they can collect the report of medical report and other proceedings they can follow it, but they could not be able to arrest the person once if they are regularly properly allowed to appear before the inquiry committee. 10th guideline is after the time period of cooling period they can take the action as per the report which is given by the committee. The police after the 2 months of cooling time period, the police have a full right to take action against the accused person as per the report which is given by the Family Welfare Committee. 11th guideline which is given by the court is the legal aid committee have the full responsibility to give the trainings to the persons who are chaired that committee. So the legal aid committee is fully responsible to give the training to how to handle the proceedings in that committee, how to handle the proceedings in this case. So the entire legal responsibility given by the legal aid committee to give the trainings for the 3 chairpersons headed by that committee. And 12th point is very important one, the honorarium, which means the stipend or anything which is given as a monetary stipend which is given to the members of that committee should be reasonable, and this is given and fixed by the judges of the principal sub-judge or the additional or district judges of the competent court authority. After the time period, after the cooling time period, is there any settlement? The settlements only made before the judges of the additional district judges or the principal district judges or principal sub judges only. These are the 14 guidelines which is given by the Supreme Court of India on recently on the 17/6/2020, that especially the good news who are facing the fake trial against the 498A, because why? Because these charges are frequently used by the women against the persons or the husbands in the family. This is the landmark judgment.